Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to take out the Tiger 2 105. This thing is still a 6.7. The Tiger 2H is a 6.7 in realistic. So if I'm having some decent luck with the 88mm and the Tiger 2H, I wonder if I can get the same out of the Tiger 2 105. So let's go over some differences here because I haven't really checked it out yet. 796 horsepower stock on this thing, 638 here. So already a difference of 100 horsepower and then some. Your modifications for the Tiger 2H include an engine and filters and transmission to increase your horsepower. So 19, 19, and 40. So about 60 more horsepower. 80 more horsepower, excuse me. So about 80 more horsepower with all the upgrades to the Tiger H. With the Tiger 2, on the other hand, you get 50, 24, 24. So you get about 100 more horsepower instead of 80. So not only do you already start off with more horsepower, but with your modifications, you get more horsepower as well. Armor-wise, these things are the exact same. The same exact hole, 80mm on the side, 80mm on the lower plate right there, 80mm on the side, 80mm on the lower plate right there. The only differences on the outside that you can tell is one, the smaller 88mm barrel versus the larger 105mm, and then this Tiger doesn't have the little eyeball optic sights like this one does, but the turrets are almost the same. This turret actually has like a little bit more of a flat slant this way. It might be a little bit longer. Yeah, so it comes out just a little bit more as well, as you could tell by the fans on the back of the engine deck. That's the wrong tank. If you use those as a position to look towards, you can see that it comes out a little bit more towards the back as well. This is just a completely designed turret that is based off of the original Henschel turret. So this is going to be our first battle in it today. We're going to see how that goes, and just to prove to you that it's going to be our first battle into it, we're going to go to service record, German, bring up just our tanks here, and realistic battles as well. You can tell, check that out, not a single battle in the Tiger 2 105. Not a single one. Arcade battles neither. Tiger 2H, sure. Tiger 2 105, nope. Tiger 2 105 in Sim, nope. I have nothing researched on the parts as well, so you can see that this is going to be the first match in this thing. Now, the whole shebang, the whole reason why there is a Tiger 105. The gun. 105mm gun, it starts off with APC-BC, which is amazing because American tanks at this tier start off with just AP rounds. And to have a round that actually does damage after it penetrates, it's a godsend, yeah. So stock penetration at 500 meters is 234mm of armor, all the way to 80mm of armor at 60 degrees angled. That makes it really useful against vehicles that have sloped armor. This shell doesn't care about sloped armor. With everything considered, this seems to be a well-balanced tank. If it stays at 6.7 for realistic battles, and we already do decent enough in the Tiger 2H, I do believe that we can do well in this as well. With everything being said, I suppose that there's nothing left to do except for jump into a battle. But before we go into battle, there's one thing I forgot. So you literally have twice the reload rate, twice as slow. Let's see how that turns out in battle. So to sum up what really happened was we went into a battle on a snow map, and I didn't get a single kill, let alone spot a single tank, and all I did was help cap a point, my vehicle research getting 2,000, but all I did was cap a point and then sit there and then move up, and then I didn't see anything else. So I'm just gonna show this next battle. So as of right now, I'm researching the Leopard 1, just because I want to get a taste of what it's like to make M60 players cry and die enough to where they can literally make montages of their deaths.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
This is serious.
I know. This really is the world's smallest violin. See?
This is a lot of Tiger 2s. Oh boy. The extra horsepower actually does show itself a little bit here, because it's more maneuverable stock than my Tiger 2H 88mm is. Is that a T29? That's something big. We don't want to get into that. Are you serious? I can't even see his gun. Where do you even pen? He shot me in the eye. Now he's here to kill me. Come on, gunner. Come on, come on, come on. Got him. Oh. Come on, 46. You weren't supposed to do that, buddy. You're supposed to just let me live. So thankfully we do have some backups today, so we're gonna take out the next Tiger 105. I mean, it's gonna have the same exact weak spots that the old Tiger's gonna have. You know, the side of the turret, the side of the hull, the front of the turret. The only thing that's really impenetrable on this tank at its own battle rating is the front of the hull, which is apparent in a lot of vehicles, which is fine. Because you can get away with angling and with like your side skirts and all that kind of stuff. You'll be okay. That man was a bush. So we're gonna reverse here. He's capturing B now by himself. There's something over here in the distance that I'm sure we can take care of, if my binoculars weren't so annoying. Okay, here we go. It's T261. He has a rough reload as well, but it's better than ours. Okay, so T261's gone. They have captured B point. I can't move in. I can't move in by myself here. My reload is just too slow. Let's see if I can activate an order. Okay, so activated an order. Let's see if that gets people to actually start doing something here. I'm seeing some tagging. We could have killed that. Okay. Well, now, okay. Oh, we missed our shot. Panther 2 over there as well. Medium versus medium. Okay, I'm giving us a no choice here but to advance. We have this coverage from the left now. Even if it's just a little bit, it should work. There's the turret of the M26. Come on, extra 100 horsepower. I think me leading the charge like this is gonna make it to where maybe my team wants to do something. Okay, got a Comet 1. Now keep in mind, we have an 18-second reload. We do have some support now, though. T-44 just knocked out VFW. We're reversing. So they're capturing C now. So now the plan is to get into a better position over here. What's going to happen is we're going to cut off their spawn point, and we're going to capture C, and that should be endgame. Oh shit! Yep, something to the left here. We're gonna die, but we're gonna take it out with us. Yeah! I said we're gonna die. But at least we knocked it out before we died. So it was an eye for an eye there. I just really wish I already had fire protection. But I don't. It's damaging my crew. Get out of there, crew. It's too hot. Oh, they're all dying. We have no real choice here. Oh, an ASU. Oh no, he respawned an ASU. What the f- What? Did we see that properly? Nah, we're gonna look back at that right now. What the fuck? Yeah, no, that's a bug. That's definitely a bug. Okay. So we're just gonna finish it off with 88mm Tiger 2H. Three kills in the Tiger 2 105. Not bad. Granted, we did die twice. We really can't get up that spot right there. Not even with the boost? Come on, that's not that steep. Come on. Come on. Got it. Alright, so B is being recaptured here. That SU-85 looks so funny. So we now all have we have all 3 cap points now. Looks like hold on, there's a shell that just fired from over here. No. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna go ahead and push towards keeping them in their spawn now. I mean, we're not just gonna sit here and wait for them to come out. So we're gonna get to the area that they come out of. We're not gonna actually spawn camp per se. We're gonna go ahead and just sit outside and make sure they can't attack us anymore. And we're not gonna. I don't mean like we're gonna sit like right outside the spawn. Like I mean like we're gonna go like E7 area over here. Just enough so that they can't get out of that area. Keep them trapped. Hopefully clear out the remaining, because I know there's still some out here. Like possibly that SU-85B. So there's a T-44 over here now. I wonder if he's going to advance this way. No, he's not. Side shot. Okay, T-44 is knocked out. A little bit quicker of a reload. Yeah, that's for sure. See, now they're taking C from us, and they have a tagged spot over here in the buildings. This is why we had to take out as whatever we could. Doesn't matter. I'm not letting him take B. Who said got him? Sophie. So I'm gonna let him handle this area. This thing just traverses so bad in the snow. It hurts. Now what we can do is be a nuisance at sea. Let's hammer here. Gunner, commander, loader. Let's see what he does. He's gonna panic here. Yeah, he's gonna panic and get behind. No matter. Game over, baby. Alright. So, an overall good match. Let's click on the right Tiger here. An overall good match. We had 3 kills with the Tiger 2 105. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna have the same exact weak spots as the Tiger 2 regular Tiger 2H. It's the same thing, except that it's gonna have, the 105 on it. The gun is great. It does probably the same that the 88 would do penetration wise. I mean, it's a little bit more, but not much to tell the difference. But its penetration value, its shell explosion value, its shrapnel value is much higher than that of the 88 because it has the bigger caliber weapon, so more shrapnel. I find this useful because in the 88 you have to reload. If you do shoot a tank with the 105, it's gonna die the first time you shoot it. And that was apparent today in the video that every time you shoot it, it's gonna die. But with the 88, it's not always like that. The 88, it'll penetrate, it'll kill like a majority of the crew most of the time, but it doesn't kill everything. And like at this battle rating anymore, the shrapnel doesn't kill everything. So, I mean, it has its ups because then again, you're gonna have a faster damage dispersion time with the 18-second reload than you will with the 88mm with the 10-second reload, because then it's 20 seconds for a reload, so you shave off 2 seconds just to get the instant kill. But just what comes with that is that you have to make sure that you get that kill every time you penetrate, and if you don't, you have to fall back and learn how to get back away. I guess one thing I forgot to really explain, because it happened in game, is these little ports on the side of your turret are now weak spots. Because you get shot in them and then they splatter into the actual because you get shot in them and they actually splatter into your, into your turret. And that wasn't, there before, so when you shoot at it now at the spots that don't have it, it's just gonna bounce. But now that it does have it, it's the spot that they can shoot at. So they added a weak spot. They lowered the reload time really bad. You have a new gun, you have a better engine, but you're gonna, you still have those drawbacks, which is okay. I'm also always looking forward to like replying to you guys, so please go ahead and leave some comments. I'll always reply to every single one of them, even if the criticism is a little rough or whatever. I do appreciate it. All in all, it is a fun tank to play. It's the Tiger 2H on steroids. After that match, we were able to research parts and fire protection, so that in the future that won't be a problem for me. I'm also looking to play with some, extra. I'm always looking to play with some new people as well. So if you ever want to, play with me, or if you want to join in on a video as well, just comment below. Message me on my Discord. I've linked it before. I'm actually curious to see what your guys' takes are on the play style of the Tiger 2 and how you guys play it in a different sense than how I play it. I would really appreciate if you guys will, let me know on that matter as well, because it's real interesting to see how other people play and try to implement that into my own play style. With all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been the Tiger 2 105. Peace off.
Unser Weg ist noch nicht zu Ende, Kamerad, den Feind voran, Sieg im Wind.